So on the table here we have the game set up. It's a game that not a lot of people will have played yet because I have one of the first copies in Europe. It is a prototype and the box looks like this for Vomitland. It's a very easy game to set up. You pick 3 or 4 player side or the 5 or 6 player side. You have your roller coaster deck down here. Up here you have your objectives, which you can change. There's 8 in total. So each game should be a little bit different. You have 2 with the roller coaster symbol on there, like the attractions objectives, and then there's emotion objectives as well. So you have to try and collect these type of emotions and these types of maneuvers on the roller coaster itself. And then your score tracker up the side here. It's a very cool looking game with lots of great art. The tokens are nice, really thick. If you can see the quality there, it's really like double-sided cards, so it's nice thickness. The dice is very nice quality. This see-through green, vomity coloured dice with purple numbers on. You've got nice little meeples. This is a little janitor meeple. And then you have your player meeples down here along with your player stuff. I've put them all one level up on the vomit meter. It's called the nausea meter, but I think it should be called the vomitometer. And as you can see, if you get all the way to 6 like this red guy, you are gonna throw up. And all the little meeples came with stickers. Unfortunately, in the box when I opened them, the stickers had a fold on, so as you can see on the janitor there, that sticker's got a bit of a line on it from the fold in the box, but most probably once it's funded, the ones that you get will not be like this. And of course I don't have any plastic spindle things to go through the middle of these. I don't know what they're called, but they aren't there. Your player tokens, you need 4 of these for 5 of them for a 3 to 4 player game, 1 for points, and then 4 for the possible objectives. If you're in a 5 or 6 player game, there's 5 objectives and then the score point. Your little person, so your little meeple person that will go on the board, and then you also have a token to indicate whether you want to stay on the roller coaster or jump off. So a lot of this art is quite nice and easy to follow. A lot of things on the board remind me a little bit of Dinosaur Island, which is one of my favourite games. The push luck element where you just draw in, deciding if you want to stay on or get off. Reminds me a lot of Celestia, which again is one of our favourite games to play, especially with new players. And you keep building the roller coaster as you go along. The first card I drew was a regular kind of move. Oh no, it wasn't. It's a super move thing. You have to stay on after these for 2 cards. So sorry, got cut off. As you can see on these are your special cards with the exclamation marks on. You cannot get off the roller coaster straight away after these. You have to stay on for 2 more at least. If another one's drawn, then it's another 2. And there we go, there's another piece. We've got 0G. This is the regular card with a smiley face emotion on. Then we've got a loop. So after this, you can get off or stay on. And then we'd have a boomerang, which comes with another emotion, the scared emotion, I think. But it also has a stick bit around in the back that will increase your nausea meter by 1, or like I said, what I think should be called the vomitometer. And you basically decide whether to stay on or get off and try and ride your luck as best you can without getting to this thrown up stage. If you get off without being sick, you get to go back in the queue, I think, and at the end, and you get to take a card of your choice. If you vomit, then you go straight to the vomitorium over here, which is a name that I love, and you will lose some of your nausea meter down by 2, I think it is, and then you will also pick up one of these negative tokens, so for negative points at the end of the game. The only one way to get rid of these tokens is this side of the dice that has a token removal on it. When you go to the wash closet or the toilet, you can lower your vomit level by a maximum of 4, and you get to roll this dice to see how it's done, but one of the sides has got a remove vomit token, so you can remove the negative with that, but that's not super common. And then in the store you can get some cool cards like a bath bag, So you can use that instead of throwing up on the roller coaster. You can use it to save yourself and still collect something. You'd still get the penalty, but at least you get to collect a card, which you're not missing out on once you push the luck. And there's a cool mechanic where if you're the last person on the roller coaster, you have to draw as many cards as your vomit level, what you've got left on your vomit level, I believe it is, and then see how you survive. And if you survive that, then you get to take some cards, and I think being last on, that allows you to take 2 cards, if I'm correct. I'm not great at remembering rules, but it is a lot of fun. It is really cool. There's lots of little hidden things on this map as well. As you can see, there's loads of little people, a bit like a Where's Wally kind of picture. If you pick the store card up above, there's people on the roof playing guitar and drums, and they look a little bit like the Beatles. Under here, under the cards, there's a little samurai. My favourite that I've seen is over here, there's some dogs who are obviously not happy with the hot dog vendor, which is quite a funny little in-joke. I like that. And like I say, the art's lovely. And it plays really cool as well. It's really fun, really easy to play with new players. And people we've played it with picked it up pretty much straight away. I highly recommend this. I really enjoy it. It's really easy to play. It doesn't take a lot of thought power. You're always trying to push your vomit meter as far as you can with these cards, and you keep going off the board even if you filled all the spaces. You just carry on as long as you want until either you throw up or you get off the thing. If you get a double throw up card, this means your throw up nausea level goes up by 2, and then you carry on if you still haven't thrown up. And again, see there, we've got one boomerang, nothing attached to it, it just carries on, but maybe it could be up here. Same type of maneuvers if you collected them for your objectives. So 2 different pairs of the same maneuver, so obviously there's a boomerang here and another boomerang here, so if you can collect some of them, you can then put one of your cubes on the objective and get them done. The game doesn't last as long as it might. I'd say between 20 and 40 minutes depending on how you play. I'm pretty quick, and so is my wife and the people we play with normally. So we get through a game in about 20 minutes, maybe half an hour. And it's really fun. I highly recommend it. Check it out on Kickstarter. It's coming out soon in about 3 or 4 days. And I think it's really, really good. Really nice game, especially if you want to play with family and kids and stuff, because they find it really funny, the throwing up stuff. And obviously the art's really nice. Also the guy who designed it's very nice, so thank you Sandro for sending me this, and thanks to his team at, as you can see there, Cyber Rhino Studios, who are a small indie team in Brazil. So hopefully this will get funded properly and I can get a proper copy when it comes out. Definitely check this one out, guys. See you on the next video.